Okay, so I've already applied a layer of Urban Decay Primer Potion as an eyeshadow primer. And for my color primer for the look, I am using MAC Paintpot in Rubenesque. I'm applying it with a synthetic eyeshadow brush. This particular one is by Laura Mercier. It's her cream eye color brush. Because synthetic brushes absorb less cream products than do natural hair bristled brushes. And in my personal opinion, synthetic brushes make for a smoother application of cream products. So it's just my personal preference. I know a lot of people use the 217 brush to apply paint pots. Rubenesque is a golden apricot color for reference. I am using MAC Pigment in Naked, which is a really nice kind of flesh tone skin tone color, the color of my skin. And I'm just using a really, really big fluffy eyeshadow brush. Mine's a 227. And I'm just going to lightly sweep that above the Rubenesque paint pot. As an all-over shadow to make blending other eyeshadows easier. And now for the actual eyeshadows. The first eyeshadow that I'm going to use is called Brash, and it is this true copper color, and it is insanely pigmented. I was just blown away at how pigmented this is. And I'm just tapping it on with a MAC 239 brush to get the best color payoff, a precise shape, since this is so pigmented. And I'm just putting it all over the Rubenesque paint pot. I don't think you can get any more coppery than this. With a tapered blending brush, I'm using a Sigma SS224 brush because it's nice and small. I'm taking the Spice Chocolate color, which is a matte medium brown color on the reddish side. And I'm just tapping a little bit of it onto my brush. And I want to put that just above my crease, kind of in my crease, but mostly above my crease with this brush. I'm not really worrying about the fact that this is really unblended because I'm going to fix that later. For now, I'm taking a more pointy eye crease brush. This one is by Laura Mercier. And I'm taking the same color, Spice Chocolate color, and I'm just going to put it near my lash line for a little bit more definition and directly in my crease, creating a stronger outer V just at the very outer corner. Okay, so now that my contour is nice and defined, I am taking the lightest shade from this palette, which is called Nsnogold, and despite appearing white or white gold in the pan, it actually goes on pink. A light kind of opalescent pink color, and I'm using that to highlight over the naked pigment. And this will also allow me to kind of clean up the edges of my contour color as well. I'm going to line my eyes now, and I'm using L'Oreal Eye Designer. So I'm just lining my eye with this pencil and making the line a little bit thicker at the outer corner. It doesn't have to be perfect by any means since I'm going to smudge it. Okay, so now that my line is on, I am taking a smudge brush. This particular one is by Sephora. It works really well. And I'm just going to lightly press on my eyeliner with the brush and smudge it into my lid color. Now I'm going to take this deep purple, slightly shimmery shade. This is called Sweet Chestnut, and it's beautiful. And I am going to apply it with a MAC 209 brush. So I'm just taking a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to go over the brown pencil covering it completely with the eyeshadow. I'm making the line, I made the line much thicker than I usually would because I really want the purple to kind of show up in the look. And I'm just pulling the color upwards when I get to my outer corner. Okay, to intensify the look even more, I'm going to line my eyes with a black pencil, and I'm using a Max Factor Kohl pencil in just black. And I'm going to go very, very near my lash line because I want to give the illusion of thicker, longer lashes and kind of a fuller lash line, but I don't want to cover the purple by any means. So I'm basically just going over my lashes at the very base. I'm going to apply mascara now, and I'm using my staple Clinique Lash Building Primer and their Lash Doubling Mascara. And then I'll show you what I did on my lower lash line. With a MAC 209 brush, I am going to take this beautiful, beautiful purple shade, Sweet Chestnut shade, and I'm going to put that on the outer half of my lower lash line. And to give my eye a little bit more definition, I'm going to use a little bit of this Spiced Chocolate, the matte chocolate shade, just at the very outer corner to intensify that a little bit more. With a clean 209 brush, I am putting this Nsnogold color, so it's a opalescent pink shimmery color, on my tear duct and kind of feathering it up. And I'm also putting it around my tear duct and in the inner half of my lower lash line. Because I'm using a lot of purples, deep purples and pinks and orange colors in this tutorial, these colors really accentuate green eyes and blue eyes and very sultry, but they also have a really big downside. The downside is that they accentuate any tiredness in your eyes or any redness. So I'm going to use a Kohl pencil by Max Factor again. This one is a natural glaze. It's just a very neutral beige color with no shimmer, and I'm going to use it on my waterline to kind of clean up my waterline and to make my eyes appear more awake, more healthy, less red. And bigger. And this actually completes my Max Spiced Chocolate eyeshadow tutorial. I'm going to zoom out now and show you what I did on the rest of my face. And this is the completed look. On my cheeks I used as blush, kind of a blush bronzer thing, I used the Shimmerwaves by The Body Shop, and this is in the color bronze. And it's very shimmery and bronzy, and it's a mix of different colors, and I really, really like this. And on my lips I used kind of a copperish plum color. This is Clinique Full Potential Plump and Shine Lip Gloss in Glamour.